Gracias.
Thank you. So, iyi akşamlar. I hope you forgive me for not being fluent in Turkish, but I'm working on it. You know, at the age of 52, you always have to give yourself a hadaf, a goal. And I'm so honored to be with you today. And when Umut Bey and Thomas Bey approached me to be with you today, I felt honored and humbled that I will be talking to amazing people in regards to customer satisfaction. I'll tell you a little secret first. Umut Bey gave me a list of almost 15 points I have to touch base on in details within 15 minutes. So I think I should be faster than the RS, which is one of the world's fastest, best cars by Renault, right? I hope I'm right. So, where to start and how to end, I have no clue. I never prepare for any of my speeches because it always comes from the heart and a little bit from here. And as I came a little bit earlier today and I walked around you, I felt very energized and very emotionally challenged as well. How can I help myself to deliver the right message? Enough talking because we are already 13 minutes. What I like and what I love about what you are looking for the years to come and next year is your amazing strategy. And I think this is the most efficient, most effective strategy that you can think of. And it's very simple. To be number one. I have a little secret to share with you. In 2014, when we were preparing for the opening of Raffles Istanbul, you know, everybody was looking at me saying, Tarek, what strategy we should have? What is our vision? So, you know the trend now in the garment section? You have lots of polo shirts, and they have numbers here, and whatever they write here, and so forth. So I said, I never knew why they write 3, I never knew why they write 5, I never knew why they write 15 or 8. But I clearly understand why they write 1. 1 is very simple and very challenging. 1 is to be the leader, the best. And that was our simple strategy. If you see our opening T-shirts for the hotel, we had the number 1 here, passion to exceed here, and the Raffles 125 years plus here. What does this tell you? Tells you 3 easy messages, and I think it's exactly the same that you are trying to communicate today, which is with your amazing history, heritage, culture in Renault, you have all the know-hows, you have all the technology, you have all the experience to produce the best cars, like we do best hotels. But guess what? I'll tell you a little secret about the best hotels. There is nothing in the hospitality world that is 0 problem stay for any guest in the best hotels in the world. It does not exist. And if it exists, I think it exists only in heaven. But how you can create an amazing bond with these challenges that comes up, the glitches as we call it. It's by showing compassion. It's by showing care. It's by taking immediate actions to make it happen. And guess what? In our hotel, any guest staying in our hotel, I can assure you, he or she will have a minimum of 3 glitches. Yet, when they leave the hotel and you see their comments on TripAdvisor or Booking.com or any social media, which is crucial in our day and age, you will always see, with a very few exceptions, that is still reality of life. They are talking passionately. What do you think about? About the hotel? About amazing size room? About the balcony? About the spa? No. They are talking about the people who touched them during their stay from the Raffles Istanbul family. And by the way, they are 99.7% Turkish. And they are talking and praising their attitude of how they managed to create an amazing one-of-a-time experience. Some of them even mention what went wrong in their stay, but they mention how the team managed to recover and convert in no time that negative experience in a very positive way by taking immediate action to correct the challenge, by making sure that not only we took care of the challenge, but make sure that from here onwards, during this guest stay, no more challenges, no more glitches. That's what makes the difference. And I think in the car business, it's the same. I know no car without any challenges. Maybe it's created, but I think it's created with the hotel that is the best in heaven. So you'll have a car and a hotel. Like any other industry. Perfection is a goal. But to be perfect does not exist. But we drive our level best to be close to perfection. And I ask myself, who is taking care of that guest experience, of that customer experience? Those who are taking care are not me. They are the team. As I call them, they are the amazing, passionate players of the one-of-a-kind Raffles team. They are the one who scores goals. They are the one who takes care of our goal. So what's special about our team? Two things. Passion and working environment. Nothing else. So passion, what does it mean, passion? Passion is the drive, is the attitude, is the desire to provide the very best experience. And because of that, we had here at our T-shirt, our logo, our motto, passion to exceed. We didn't say passion to exceed guest services. We said passion to exceed because the cook has to exceed the dish he prepared today in his next dish. The housekeeper who is cleaning the room has to perfect it even better next time. The receptionist who is welcoming you has to have an amazing, from the heart, warm welcome that every time you come back to the hotel, it will be even better and better. This doesn't come by training. This comes from here. It's driven from the inside because they have the desire, the passion to exceed in every possible way. And why they need to exceed in every possible way? Because guess what? That customer, reality is paying my salary. So I take this opportunity to thank you very much for contributing my salary this month. And more important, for contributing to our #1 position within our comp set as the #1 hotel in occupancy, which is beyond belief to be in our first year. You know why? Because we had the same. But to be honest, it never came to my mind that we will be the first in our first year. But again, because you have an amazing people who has a great passion. But remember, there is a second part of the equation. What is the second part? The working environment. What I'm meaning about the working environment? Is it the desk? Is it the mobile? Is it the computer? Is it the decoration? Yes. But this comes almost at the bottom. You know what comes first? Is the respect, appreciation, empowerment. Empowerment, I think it's the most powerful point in that working environment. Our most junior team member, when he is dealing with the guest, he is the general manager and more. He has total freedom to do what it takes to satisfy the customer and more. If I think for a second that, you know what, he might make the wrong decision, he might cause, financial damage. Okay, we give him all the possibilities of making a decision, but let's take, comping the room because the guest air condition didn't work. So he cannot comp the room. Okay, what else? Maybe breakfast, because the breakfast was not up to the expectations, so he cannot take out breakfast. If you think that you are protecting yourself by not empowering your team, you are killing your team. Then your team are no more general managers when they are dealing with the guests. They are only an office boy who is merely able to offer tea or coffee to the guest. Empowerment is the key. I heard lots of culture. I come from different cultures. In one of the cultures, they say, you know what? Our people should be dealt with and managed with a whip, because that's how they build the pyramids. Total crap. It's not true. Okay? Because if they were dealt this way, and that was their working environment, they wouldn't have created such amazing magic that lives until today. Part of my roots is Turkish as well. If they didn't have the passion and they didn't have the empowerment, they wouldn't have one of the best, if not the best, empires in the history that stretched from maybe Central Asia all the way through. Next, sorry, I have 15. Next is the training. Training is crucial because that's how you build the information. And that's how you prepare your team. Next is you. I am not sitting in the office most of the time. I am around. Why am I around? Because managers are not only getting the highest salary, which I do, thank God, in the hotel, but they are there to support their team, to see the difficulties they go through, and understand and find a solution, and tell them, I am here. Things go wrong, don't you worry. I will support you. And they don't feel for a second shy to approach me for anything. They can stop me anywhere. They can take my car, give it to a guest without telling me. Absolutely fine. That's the healthy working environment. That's the manager role. If the manager role is to sit in the office and look at the computer and look at the figures and call them, what an awful performance, why it's bad, and so on, you don't need these managers. Managers should know before the issue comes to his office why it's happening, how it can be solved, and do it with passion. Why I'm talking about this and I didn't talk about customer? Because all this provides customer satisfaction. And what is customer satisfaction? Is very easy. Is to be able to provide a guest experience through whatever service you are selling, through whatever best cars you have, okay, for a client, while he or she are amazed, are wowed by the care, by the listening, by the understanding, because I am looking to buy a Megane Cabriolet. I have my own reason. I'm 52. I want to feel younger. But there is a 25 years old lady who wants to buy the same car. Why she wants to buy it? Because maybe she wants to show the world that I am in the best car and let them see more her beauty, her presence. So it's different dynamics, different needs. Here, you come to create the guest experience. Understand why and how, and provide more. That's where you capture your guests. One thing more I liked about the logo is not here, but you had an athlete in white, and the background is black. White and black. Do you know what does it mean in Turkey? Beşiktaş. That's my favorite team. With all my respect, we will beat everybody this year. We will be the champions. And guess what? The secret behind champions is not winning one-time championship. This again only exists in heaven when you think I win one time and it will always be the number one. The real champions are the ones who are always in the top 1, 2, 3. But they drive always to be number one. So guess what? That's the attitude of the champions. This year, we didn't do it. Talking about last year. Next year, we will do it. With your belief, with your support, and with your uncompromising passion to be number one, helping your team to achieve that goal is very easy, I have no doubt. Thank you very much. Sorry, I exceeded by 1.8.